For this painting, I had this idea of like this guy squatting, holding this green, glowy liquid in his hand, and it's kind of like pouring out, and then he's kind of like sitting in the glowy liquid puddle. I have this picture in my head of this painting that I saw one time. It was like this woman, and she was holding this glass bowl, and it had this most beautiful like turquoise green blue liquid that she was like pouring out of the bowl and into the water surrounding, and I thought it was just like so beautiful. It's quite a different composition than this, and this is obviously a dude, and there's like not a bowl, although maybe I'll put a bowl in there, but I think I like the idea of it just the liquid being in his hand. And I think she was almost like in a cave. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with the background on this one. He may be clothed, but I kind of just like to start my figures off like nude so that I can work out all the what do you call it, the anatomy and such and stuff like that. And it's always really easy to put clothes on top of that, but sometimes I just leave them nude because it looks nice in the end. But for this guy, you may need some clothes, but we'll see how it goes. I kind of like the idea of him sitting in like a shallow puddle, and then it's almost like you can see, those pictures where you can kind of see under the water, half under the water and half above it. That's kind of how I want, like 2 inches maybe of the liquid covering his feet, but you can still see his feet through the transparency. And then he's like got some of it in his hand and it's like dripping out, something like that. And his face here looks very sad, and that's not what I'm trying to go for at all. I need to like shoot some reference photos, and because I kind of want him to be like more in awe of like the glow, because I want to have it sort of slightly illuminated, whether that be just from like this sun that's coming down or the actual like water is illuminated. We'll see how it goes, because that might be kind of nice to have some of that reflecting back up into his skin.